everyone. This evening, we are going to listen to two shorts by one just came out just a few minutes ago. And it states, Never Again Shine a Light. And it is by Julie in New Jersey. And Miss Julie here is against hatred, against another YouTuber's partner stating a comment. So we're going to go ahead and play her short, and then we're going to have a little bit of narrative commentary on
it. July 22nd, 2026, on one of the two channels from Allegedly with Brittany J, on her live stream that night at the timestamp of 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 17 seconds, was heard her partner, Roger Craig Black, saying the following three words: trash ass Jews. I watched that live stream on Cluminati's Kick channel. When she heard Craig say those three words, she stopped the live stream, she paused.
Okay, Mr. Julie. So, Mr. Black stated, trash ass Jews. Did he threaten to kill Jews? Did he have a direct insult to a particular Jew? Did he have a form of a bias towards Jews, or did he just say trash ass Jews? That can be interpreted to many forms. What was the conversation before he stated that? So, it was not implied to you directly, which is a very important concept when we listen to your other short about a particular individual, which we're going to listen to in just a little while. So, here we go again.
She's definitely seemed taken aback, and she said to the chat, I don't want to be the first one to say what I think I heard him say. And immediately in the chat, multiple people wrote those three words. The anti-Semitic statement, trash ass Jews, is what they heard. And then after people in her chat, which there was about 1,000 people, Illuminati confirmed, that's what I heard as well. And she went back and played it at least a couple more times. I heard it myself, turning up the volume to confirm that is what he said, trash ass Jews. He also said another statement right after, which was less clear. Again, got to briefly on a serious matter.
Okay, Miss Julie. Anti-Semitism. You're compelled to speak out against hate. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a short video that you made concerning one individual it was about 11 months, 12 days ago. And you and I have this total disagreement about you doing these type of things. So we're going to go ahead and listen to a video that you made about one particular individual. And then we're going to discuss that one individual is protected under ADA, which is a federal law, which you and I both know. And we're going to listen to the hatred that you displayed towards this individual and all those with this disability. And then we're going to come back and discuss what hatred is. You ready?
Listen, CP, you've been outed.
So Julie made a video last year. I'm going to bring it up on a different concerning one individual, and then she insults people of a particular protected group. And I want you to listen to the type of hatred that she displays towards this individual. Here we go. It's not a very long.
CP, you've been outed. We know you go to the Dope Emporium website. Maybe you're just looking. Maybe you're not buying anything. We don't know. We can't prove it. But you can only look for so long before the temptation overtakes you and makes you buy something. Right? You know, maybe it's for Katie. Or maybe the products are for you. You think Justice thing? Vitamins. What was I talking about last night? I was saying, oh, they preach at the church. Brother Bowersox, come down here. Sister.
Okay, so the title of this video is called Julie Skognick, Demonic Step Grandchild. And what we've gotten into so far is now she's entering a church sanctuary. That's what she's talking about. And she's talking about the Bowersox, CP, and KP. And if you don't know who that stands for, it stands for Katie and Chris Proudfoot. Now, what is interesting about this particular video, as she states she's entering into the church, listen to who the hatred is directed to. It's directed to the child, Sebastian. Listen very carefully to what she states.
Sister Kathy Bowersox, come on down. Bless you, people. I don't like this voice. Hello? 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 Bless you, Brother Bowersox. Bless you, Sister Bowersox. We are so sorry for all that you are going through right now with the media attention. Because your demonic step-grandchild. People are looking for them. Why are these people looking for a demonic?
Did you hear what she just said? She just stated, why are people looking for a demonic stepchild? Demonic stepchild. Yet in the first video, Julie states that she hates anyone speaking hatred towards a religious demographic or ethnicity group. So, if you compare what she just did, it's not okay for anyone to state anything against Jews, but she can state that Sebastian Rogers, a protected class citizen based upon multiple disabilities, and in addition to that, is a demonic entity. And one look for a demonic child with an entity, which is demonic. And you tell me, audience, whether Miss Julie there is not showing hatred to a disabled child. Is she showing hatred towards a disabled child? Yes, she is. And she's calling him demonic.
They know if he's gone, that means the devil called him back. The devil called back all autistic children. If you have an autistic child, grandchild, niece, nephew, if you're a teacher of autistic children, if you are a doctor of autistic children, please know that one by one, they will all dispower on. Damn it!
If you notice, Julie goes on to state, if you have an autistic child, they will ultimately be called back by Satan or Lucifer or the devil. That in itself is for educators who work with autistic children, doctors who work with autistic children. And this is wrong. You cannot expect not to be able to have a firm protection on your own religion when you're hanging a disabled, missing, protected class, autistic individual on that crucifix for the whole world to see and to show him and the whole category that is protected under ADA, a federal law, a public federal law. You hung everyone out to dry. You included the parents, the grandparents, the educators who work with them, and that would include SLP, OT, and PT, and social workers, and their educators. That is a larger, disgusting, violent form of hatred towards one group that is protected under a federal law than what Mr. Craig Black stated. Trash ass Jews. Because you went after a whole group of protected individuals that are protected under ADA. Religion is protected also against violence and threats. But from the statement and from watching BJ's live, there were no threats made. And of course, you're going to state you didn't make any threats. But here's one consideration. If you're looking at it from the format of religious convictions, you stated, Julie, that Satan himself was coming after all demonic individuals with autism. That would cover the whole group. The whole group of autistic individuals all over the world. That's insulting. It's disgusting. And you still have this attitude of hatred towards certain demographic disabled individuals. It hasn't changed. So consideration should be shown to where this hatred is going and where it lies in the inner core of everyone who speaks negatively about religion in general. Thank you for joining this live.